Woman's fury as bride sneaks into her garden and steals flowers for wedding mirror online. A woman has shared her outrage after discovering that her neighbor cut off all her flowers to use as wedding decorations. When planning a wedding, the costs can amount pretty quickly, so it ended Poe's only natural you might want to try and save a bit of money here and there. But there are of course limits to what a couple should do in order to keep their costs down. Clearly, one bride-to-be didn't end up get the memo though, as she crossed several boundaries when it came to budgeting for her wedding bouquets and decorations for the reception. The unnamed bride is said to have broken into her neighbor Poe's garden and chopped off every single flower, including those from an XA3 165 rare rose bush, to use on her big day. The neighbor, a keen gardener, was furious and confused when she discovered what had happened. She revealed all in an Australian wedding shaming group on reports. I walked out into my yard on a Friday morning to find every single rose in my garden cut and my potted impatiens and petunias gone, pots and all, she wrote. Naturally, I was devastated. My roses were booked. The unknown woman goes on to reveal that she tried to file a police report, but there was little they could do. Eventually, a friend told her that she had seen flowers, like the ones that had been taken, in the photos of someone who lived close by to them both. She showed her the photos, and the woman knew instantly that they were her plants. The tip-off was the petunias and the impatiens in my very distinctive, white-painted flower pots being used as centerpieces. As well as the table decorations, she also noted that the bride and bridesmaids had her pink, white, and yellow hybrid roses in their bouquets. She knew they had to be hers, as she and Poe's the only person in the region that grows them. She added, this bride apparently passed my house and saw my bloomed-up garden and went out in the cover of darkness a couple of days before the wedding and cut all of my roses and took pots to use for her wedding. After discovering where her flowers had ended up, the gardener tried again to get the police involved, but despite losing the XA3 165 rare rose bush, the bride got off lightly with a mere XA3 27 fine. She got a $50 fine. A fine. And it gets worse, when she finally confronted the bride, she showed no remorse for her actions. The only words she ever spoke to me were "end of Poe." They end of Poe. People in the group were sympathetic to the woman. One said some people are absolutely vile. Who in their actual, another added you need to file a civil lawsuit. Sue her to kingdom.
Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,